The phone vibrated under my pillow like it was alive, slow, deliberate, confident. 2:17 a.m. Not a notification buzz, not a random vibration. The kind of pulse that says someone is waiting. I froze. My cheek was pressed into the pillow, and I could feel the vibration against my face. It wasn't mine. My phone was charging across the room. I reached under the pillow slowly, terrified he'd wake up, terrified he wouldn't. It was a phone I'd never seen before. Burner, cheap, no case. No cracks, no dust. Recently used, recently hidden. The lock screen lit up my face. No wallpaper, just black. At the top, in plain white letters, a single calendar reminder. Thursday, 11:30 p.m. No emoji, no explanation. Like whoever put it there didn't need one. I turned my head and looked at him. He was sleeping on his back, mouth slightly open, arm heavy across my waist like he owned it. Like I belonged there. Like this wasn't the same arm that suddenly stopped touching me after 10 p.m. the last few months. I didn't unlock the phone. I didn't have to. Because suddenly everything clicked into place in a way that made me nauseous. The gym nights that always landed on Thursdays. The way he showered immediately when he got home those nights. Long, scalding showers like he was erasing evidence. The sudden obsession with cologne he never wore for me. The way he stopped initiating sex, but somehow never seemed frustrated. I slid the phone back under the pillow, my heart pounding so hard I was sure he could hear it. I stared at the ceiling, replaying moments I'd brushed off as nothing. The night he came home with a faint scratch down his chest and said the dog at work jumped on him. The time I tried to initiate and he said he was too tired, then stayed awake scrolling for an hour. The way he always rolled away from me on Thursdays. Morning came too fast. At breakfast, he kissed my forehead instead of my lips. I watched his mouth like it was evidence. I watched his hands. I watched how relaxed he was, how normal he seemed, how good he was at pretending. I checked under the pillow when he left for work. The phone was gone. That's when fear turned into something sharper, something meaner. I waited. I played girlfriend. I laughed at his jokes. I let him touch my lower back in public like he hadn't been touching someone else in private. I let him sleep next to me while my mind spiraled with questions I didn't want answered and fantasies I didn't want confirmed. Then Thursday came again. At 11:26 p.m., he said, "I'm just stepping out for a bit." He didn't look at me when he said it. And I decided I wasn't going to be the kind of woman who waited in bed anymore.